Peace. Thanks everybody from joining in tonight for Malah's Insight. Tonight we have a very special guest, as well as, he's one of my closest friends, one of my youngest brothers, all around good guy. I knew this brother for about almost 9 years. He do a lot of incredible stuff. He was a party promoter, event promoter, but today he's here to talk about his new project, right? And I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and he can speak on about that. Go ahead, brother.
What's up, everybody? Peace, peace, peace. Knowledge. And my project is New York City Squirrels. It's an NFT project, so it's a non-fungible token. And this project is pretty much myself just building up a community, which I already have a community, but I'm using the blockchain to show the power of the community and how we can implement it using blockchain technology.
And why did you feel like first explain what an NFT is to people that don't know? We can't take for granted that everybody know what an NFT is and what's the function of it.
Okay, so a NFT, like I said, is a non-fungible token. It's it's pretty much a hash on the blockchain, and the blockchain is a ledger. So pretend we have this open ledger, and we're doing transactions on this ledger, right? And this NFT is a file with certain information that describes the image or what it is, the characteristics of it, and it's on the blockchain.
Okay. And why not just do like um a regular like a project where you giving somebody something physical? Why NFT say, like, how back in the day they had the decoder rings in the popcorn box. Why not one of those? Why you chose the NFT and Web3? Like, what it is about Web3 that people like myself and others that might not know what's so special about Web3?
Well, with Web3 and cryptocurrency, anybody anywhere can invest into a product or a currency or whatever they want to invest in, or maybe even transfer funds from maybe Iran to America instantly. It could just happen in a snap of a finger. But I picked blockchain technology because I want to use this public ledger and I want to use it to show where the funds are going. Because normally, like, like let's say a nonprofit or maybe a business, they'll say, "Oh yeah, we're sending the money here," but they never really send the money here because they split the money up with themselves. Then they send the money here. You get me? So using blockchain is more transparent, and I feel like people need to be more transparent with what they're doing with other people's funds.
Got it. So why the name New York City Squirrels?
I picked squirrel because I felt like that was the most underrepresented animal in New York. Is probably not a fact, but where do you know what nonprofit you know is going out helping the squirrels or dedicated to squirrels? No one really thinks about squirrels, so I picked that the squirrels because the people that go to my events and the people that I deal with, they're not with the other people in the blockchain world. These are the people like a little under, you know what I mean?
That's a okay. So if somebody like want to get down with this project, like what's the benefit of getting becoming a member of this NF New York City Squirrels?
Well, you get access to a private chat where we normally disclose maybe vote, like we'll vote. You could vote for the funds, like where the funds should go. You can get certain information where we do classes. Last year we did HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, Solidity. These are coding languages. We also did music business, so more like setting up a PRO and learning about the identifiers and everything. And we also did the trademark class because I signed up with the USPTO for a trademark class. And what I did was in my private chat, I screen shared, the class. So, you know, we're, it's more of a community and get together type of thing. It's for if you're with the cause, you'll get down with it. That's more what it is. This is more of building up an ecosystem where you're the designated guy for whatever you want to do, and I'm the designated guy for what I want to do, and we create this ecosystem where I'm shopping off you, you're shopping off me, and we keep the money in the circle.
So okay. So if I wanted to get one of these NFTs, like how would I go about doing that?
Well, what you would have to do since you live in New York, you would first have to make either a Coinbase account or a Gemini account. These are cryptocurrency exchanges where you could buy the cryptocurrency. Depending on what blockchain I launch it on, most likely I'll be launching it on a blockchain called Solana. So you would buy Solana and you would also download the Solana wallet, which is known as Phantom. So you would download this wallet called the Phantom wallet. Now, this wallet right here is your decentralized bank account. Once you download it, you get a 12 word phrase. You write down these 12 words on a piece of paper, you hide it in a safe place, and you go about using the account. Now, you just transfer the funds from your Coinbase to that account, and then you go make the purchase on the NFT website.
That's what is there a tutorial for this type of stuff?
Yeah, they're all over YouTube. Very soon, I will be making a tutorial on this. I just haven't got to that yet, but I will be making tutorials. Depending, I haven't figured out the blockchain. You know, what blockchain I want to put the project on because so many, there's so many problems with different blockchains. You know, so the tech isn't there yet all the way. So we're waiting. You know.
Okay, what you mean by the tech isn't there all the way?
I feel like a lot of the different blockchains they aren't uh fully established at the moment. Some their servers go down. Sometimes the fees to transact an action, is very high. A normal person they don't want to spend $10 to make a $5 transaction, or a regular person don't want to have no downtime to make a purchase. They want to make the purchase instantly. They don't want to wait 5 hours. So these are little problems that we have with the blockchain because it is a new technology. It's only about a decade old. Normally things take about 2 decades, 3 decades to be fully established.
Okay, so it's a learning curve there.
I feel like these blockchains they're testing to see what's the best outcome for them and what's the best solution for what they got going on. Also, we don't have mass adoption yet, so certain blockchains have lack of liquidity. So we want to keep mind of that because if I have to cash out $1 million, but there's only $500 in liquidity, all I can cash out is 500,000.
Got you. So it's like it's stages that you're working on. Can you like share with us what those stages are?
Oh, only partially. So stage one, which is phase one, which is the phase that will be launching February 20th. That phase right there is brand awareness and community building. The the reason why I'm starting on those terms and just trying to I set the project for $50. The goals that I have aren't $50, worth $50. We have to increase the value. So what I said was the first phase I'll do a real cheap price where everybody could get in and build up this community and show what we're about. At the end of the phase, because I only have 100 pieces and it's $50 each. At the end of the phase, I'll either have $5,000, a little less than 5,000, or above because cryptocurrency always fluctuates.
Got you. So like how do you tie in this cryptocurrency with your overall company making steady moves?
Oh, we accept cryptocurrency as a payment. We also we just like I said, we advocate and we promote blockchain technology. This is something that we love to do. You know, I have a STEM background, I have a tech background, you have a tech background, you know, the people around me, they have tech backgrounds or they have something else that they can include into this community that I'm building.
Gotcha.
Um,
So
hold on. Also, we already implement cryptocurrency and paying our members out of the country with block, you know, with crypto. So we use BNB or we use Bitcoin or Ethereum, and these are cryptocurrencies that we could send over there. They can transfer it or they can sell it at a store. You know what I mean? Give big-
we lost you a little bit, bro. The sound. You sound like you're on mute.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was saying that we already use cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to pay our our people out of the country. So we have people in Nigeria, and we pay them in Bitcoin or BNB because they can either just cash it out on Binance or they could go to a certain store and they could cash out the crypto at the store. So
Got
we're
you.
already utilizing blockchain technology to instantly send funds out of the country.
So how do you like keep the community like multi diverse? Like sometimes when you go to a lot of these crypto spaces, you don't see a lot of people from, let's say, the hood and things like that. So how do you want to bring this to people that usually won't be dealing with NFTs or cryptocurrency, or just not so sure about the technology that underline it?
All right. Well, the first thing I want to say is if you're from the hood, quote unquote, right? Uh, you should know about cryptocurrency. You know, if you're doing hood things, you should know about cryptocurrency, right? But how I feel like I'm gonna bring it is through teaching people how NFTs can empower musicians and artists. So you don't have like people don't know how the internet works fully. You know what I mean? Like regular people don't know it. Like me and you, since we have a tech background, we know. But they still utilize the tech. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing people into the blockchain, but as them being a musician or an artist, and just teaching them the steps. Like instead of getting a PRO to pay you with your DG or DSR or whatever, right? Instead of those people paying you for streams, you can instantly get paid from your streams by the company that you launch your music on. So instead of putting it on SoundCloud, you put it on Sound.xyz, or you put it on Audius. Audius pays you per stream. There's something called Arcadia. It pays you per stream as well. You know, there's many different ways that we could bring people that are not tech savvy into blockchain technology. Another way is through my project. The NFT project itself is an onboarding experience because if somebody's intrigued with the project and how we're moving, they're gonna want to learn how to get into the project. Now you got to learn how to buy cryptocurrency. You got to learn how to use a decentralized wallet. You got to learn how to buy an NFT, sign a contract. After that, you're fully onboarded. Not fully, but you're pretty much there.
That's so how do you like, cuz you also do other things. So it sounds like I know you promote other shows out here in Bushwick. I've been to a few of them. They dope. Right? You be having R&B what poses as rappers, um comedians, and sometimes you even have a magician. So how do you merge, or is that one and the same, or there's two different entities? What you doing right now?
So my goal is to bring everybody into the blockchain because everybody could utilize the blockchain. The magician himself can record videos of himself doing magic tricks and sell it online for cryptocurrency. You know, he could sell the NFT that unlocks this video pass on our website that shows his videos. uh all the musicians, they could all be onboarded into the web3 space for different music platforms that could pay them per stream or per NFT sale. So everything as a whole is slowly going to come together. Also, people who purchase the NFT, they will get first dibs on slots at my events. They could get into paid events for free. So there's little incentives that we throw in there to incentivize you just to make the purchase. It's a $50 and steal $300, $400, $500. How much you run it up? You know what I mean?
That's like what made you feel like you lost you a little bit. But what made do you your sound went out, but what made you feel like you wanna like cause you it's like you more thinking independently to empower people that's maybe been powerless or been taken advantage of, especially by how mainstream media and entertainment is ran. Like, do you have an entertainment background?
No, I do. I don't have a professional entertainment background, but I do have an entertainment background. So I've been a YouTuber all my life since I was like 10 years old. I had channels with 600,000 views, all the way up to whatever number you could probably think of. That's all included. So I had multiple different channels, 600,000, 500,000. They all got deleted. I've been in promoting music since 2012. I got a music channel with 10 million views. I promoted Kendrick Lamar's music. I had more views than Kendrick Lamar in his own music for a couple years. So I've been getting into the marketing and learning the business of music for a good period of time. I just started learning about the PRO stuff and everything probably like for like 2 years, 1 year.
So could you share that? Because I'm lost with that PRO stuff. Like, could you like really share that again?
So PRO is Performance Rights Organization. So it's either like a BMI or ASCAP. So these are the people that like a sound exchange, which is like these people that track your music online. So these are the people that's supposed to pay you. Every time you get a stream, you're supposed to get paid, right? If you
Yeah.
pay for the right trackers, these trackers accumulate your funds for you and they send it to your PRO, which is like your, whoever, like your label, not really your label, but the guy who's gonna pay you.
Okay. And like the way you talking about it, like what's the monetary breakdown?
Explain that.
The way you like, what's the monetary breakdown from the traditional way and this way?
Well, an artist can just get into it ASAP. You don't have to pay anything. Versus if you do it the traditional way, you have to pay for certain things.
Okay. Okay. So like what type of traction are you getting for this project?
I'm not really getting too much attraction at the moment. I mean, the people online when they hear me talk about the project, they're intrigued with it, but we got to see what happens when the project launch. I'm not uh speedy. I'm not trying to move fast with the project. I'm trying to grow slowly because I'm going to be here for a long time. I've been in crypto since like 2012. I started getting into the investing like in 2014. So, it's a slow grind right now. I'm not really rushing.
Okay. So like talk about some you making steady moves. Talk about some of the other moves that you're making in this space.
Uh in the space, well, in the tech space,
Not the tech space, the entertainment space.
that's it. I'm just hosting shows. That's it right now. And we're building up the team. We have a videographer I've been working with every Tuesday. We recently had a videographer quit on us, so we had to recruit a new videographer. I've been recruiting other social media managers to run other pages for us because it's starting to become a little heavy load. I'm starting to gain more clients. I recruited a DJ. We have the DJ that we're working with hands on. That's the designated DJ. So we're building up a team at the moment.
Okay. So like where do you mainly do your events for this team?
Well, we used to do it in Manhattan, but we've been in Bushwick recently. But How we're gonna do is I really want to do events all over New York. That's really the goal because one everybody doesn't want to perform at the same spot over and over and over again. Everybody wants a different.
Fact. So like in Bushwick, how does that like how is that working for you? Like what was like Bushwick supposed to be? I know it's supposed to be a hot spot, but like how all did that come about that you wanted to come out here to Bushwick?
Well, Bushwick, I well my friends wanted me to do events at this spot. They took me to this spot and they was like, "Yo, this guy right here, he does events," and they pretty much pushed me into it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. And it's other people in the neighborhood was telling me to do events there too. So why not?
Okay. Do you have any up and coming events?
Yeah. So we have an event February 20th at Bonnie V in Manhattan. That's gonna be the Web3 networking event, the cryptocurrency, the NFT networking event. It's also gonna be a panel with my friend El Theo and One Track, who is the artist, and El Theo is gonna be our interviewer. We have February. Oh no, the February 20th is the showcase. That's a show that we're doing in Bushwick, and then the February 23rd is the NFT launch, and then we have another event, March 8th. That will be coming up in March 14th. There's a lot of events coming up in Bushwick. I want to bring Web3 networking events to Bushwick because I feel like that's something that's not there. I know the events are going to be small. I hope that the owner he's going to work with me. So it's going to be a small event, but I feel like it'll be a good thing if we create that to be the hub of Web3 Bushwick. Brooklyn.
All day. Brooklyn in the house. You know how we do, right? So at these networking events, right? These Web threes, these cryptocurrency, these NFTs, networking event, like would a person like maybe more, let's say street or urban, maybe not used to that crowd, would they feel out of place?
Yeah, they would. There's a lot of events. So the reason why I started doing my events because I started going to the major Web3 events in New York, and I seen how uh not urban friendly it was, and how everybody just stood to themselves. It's like a race war, like a race game. You know what I mean? So I'm Indian, so I'm always in the middle, and then I'm Guyanese, so the other Indians don't really like me. So it's just like a whole, I'm always I'm out of the mix. And I feel like I'm creating that place where anybody, everybody, I don't care what you are, you know what I mean, you could come to this space and you're gonna feel welcome because I'm always gonna greet you. I'm gonna always introduce you to somebody. If you're not into that, you go stay wherever you want and just observe, but I'm gonna always keep that welcoming environment and give open arms to people because the whole goal of this networking event is to bring people onto the team. You know what I mean? I want to have all the right people around, and that's what this event's for. We single-handedly picking out all the good people. We throw them into this private chat. You know what I mean? We all keep in contact. I got 24 people I recruited in the past 2 years that these people are real right. They're real good. They're up to date with tech and blockchain, and that's the crew right there.
Yeah, that's what's up because like myself, I know a lot of those spaces be like unfriendly. Like you walk up in there, I don't want to say it's like a nerd convention, but ain't too many people look like me up in there, right? And I think that exclusively having people from all different walks of life, I think that supposed to be the power in the whole Web3 cryptocurrency blockchain, right? Because like if you look at how things are going right now, you will see that most of the people that are creators, they ain't from the cities, they don't have like these high level tech skills like it's like a Sam Alderman that created Chat GPT or them cats over at Cardano, which is one of my favorite tokens, by the way, in projects. But so I think it's imperative that we put different faces and different looks on cryptocurrency, NFCs, and things of that nature. And I think you're doing a great job, man. Like, so if a person wanted to contact you, how would they reach out to you? What's your give up your social medias?
All right, so my Instagram and my Twitter is CryptoGod NYC, right? And then my YouTube as well is CryptoGod NYC. So add me there and we communicate. I'm always responsive, you know. So that's how we do it.
On your Twitter, you be in a lot of those what do they call them on Twitter?
The t-
Houses? Yeah, Twitter spaces. Like how like you be on so many different Twitter spaces. Like how do people they find you, or like how does that go about?
yeah, you should like DMing me is all right and everything, but I get a lot of DMs. So what you want to do is you want to just find me in one of those Twitter spaces and just join the voice chat. I'm always on the voice chat, so you can always connect with me. I'm always opening up a space, so I'm in one of my friends' space. You it's open, open arms. Like I said, you come talk to me on it, or just shoot me a tweet.
Got you. So, it was definitely my pleasure and adding on with you and you sharing about your projects. And go follow CryptoGod. Go follow Making Steady Moves on Instagram. You're going to see a lot of things coming out because this the year the independent people that's independent. We want to work with y'all. He is my little bro, right? So I try not to be biased, but it's kind of hard. But this is the year of independence, man. And Mallar's insight, that's our goal. Our goal is to share different thought leaders, different visionaries, people that may don't have what you call a mainstream success, but rest assured, 5 years down the line, he's going to be one of the ones that you that's going to be ringing bells. And he got his start what, like 7 8 years ago. How long you been doing this? Tell people, because like you like to let to see the grind and the dedication.
What for the making steady moves?
Yes.
I started making steady moves in 2014. It's
Okay.
a live streaming app and it broke off into all different types of things, and we all it was always get money.
That's what's up. So we always have to respect the independent thinkers, the respect the visionaries, because that's who push everything forward. You know what I mean? Fact. Boom. You see what I'm saying? That's just a fact, yo. So stay tuned. I'm Mallah-Divine Mallah. I'm the host of Malah's Insight. You can follow me on my IG is Mallah-Divine. You can follow me on my Twitter is Mallah-Divine. You can follow me on Facebook as Mallah-Divine. But I also got Malah's Insight page on Facebook. My YouTube page is Mallah-Divine. And if you stay in tune, you'll see that, as this season progresses, I'm trying to bring you some new people with new experiences and new thinking, right? Because independent media is needed more now than ever. So we gonna step off, and we'd like to thank y'all for sharing your time with us, because it was more of our pleasure than yours, because we are in community. Peace.
Peace, y'all.